Yeah, Alright, so today I got a little bit of a different video. I'm gonna be doing like two different tutorials in this today. I'm gonna be doing, got a little infinite botanica method, and then we got some melody texture, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just go ahead and get this pattern laid out. Open up Vital. Shout out Vital. I love Vital. Vital is better than Serum, by the way. And yeah, let's try it. Alright, we got a calm little pattern place out. So what I like to do is consolidate it and then go ahead copy this sheet, you feel, and then reverse this because you get the cool sound, right? And so you take it, you just chop it, but I like to take I take normally the lower pitch or just the lower, like the type of key that's just kind of the lowest, because that way it has like little textures in the back where it's like you see what I'm saying? So look, you got this sound right here. Kind of just make it come in like that. So it's kind of like, it's like it hits you on impact, you feel me? Oh, I got a little rhythm with that. So you want to copy it. Right? So you want to, you could just consolidate. You know, I messed up. I should do something different. Okay, so you got these consolidated, right? What I like to do, so look, I like to just, you know, pan it a little bit, so it's kind of like an effect on both ears, you feel me? Obviously, if you're watching this video, you probably know about how this shit works, but I mean, this is kind of like, you know, this is kind of how I do it. So it's a pretty cool effect. It's like bouncing left and right through your ears. I love this shit. I love panning. Panning is love. Panning is love. Kind of like to mix it up and just pitch it a little bit. Right? And I guess just have these play on, you know, I call these 1 and 3, 2 and 4, right? I'm gonna have this play on 2 and 4. It's probably not the term, but like, that's just what I do. Right? Got a cool little pattern going. Shout out Annulus, by the way. I fucking love this plugin. This shit is, ugh, listen to the bells, bro. These have so much feedback. Jesus Christ. My only problem with this plugin, this should be acting up sometimes, not gonna lie. Like, why is it so, hold on. Let's try this again. Let's try that again. My fucking ears hurt. My FL crashed. Alright. Alright. Got the bells. These I really love consolidating because when you reverse them, they sound so cool. Like this right here, this could literally be the like a perfect build up. Like that sounds so cool. It's like a little background. Yo. Ow. Ow, I'm sorry. Another cool, like, I'd say plugin that I like to use a lot. Where are you? I like to use Lutch a lot. Also another free plugin, super fire. It's got like, whenever shit opens, I'll kind of explain. Alright, so if you hear that sound, just turn this shit off. I found this out the hard way. It ruined my whole beat. Just a little heads up. Got a little music box sound. It's got like little, just, you know, stuff in here. I like to kind of also just throw in like 1/3 elements in here, or even 1/6, but 1/3 is kind of my go-to whenever I don't feel like getting into those little complex melodies. You can kind of hear it when it's like offset from the main melodies, but I mean, you know, it's all, this video is all about texturing, so yeah. gives it like a little bit of, you know, like detail. You know, you got sketch cassette, you got portal, obviously, got wider. This plugin, I'm gonna get to this in a second when I get to the 808s. Shout out CJ for that, for real. But we'll just use kind of a weird pattern, but I'm just trying to make shit work in this video. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of just trying to get my point across. Now, what I wanted to show is we can get into the botanica shit, right? So I'm gonna isolate the bells right quick. Say you just condense that shit, right? Literally. Already off rip. You can kind of see where this is going, right? Put a little bit of spectral gate. I can't talk, bro. Any second now, you know, my computer's acting slow. Okay. Right, and then just put 4096. Nah, we're gonna go with this. Right, so you can also little trick for another video that I'm gonna do. Tape fiasco. And then guess what? Guess what I'm about to do now? Gun dance it. What I'm about to do again? Same thing. Honestly, you don't have to export. You can just right. And just get rid of that. Sounds pretty cool when you stretch it out. You can. It's basically just condensing, recondensing, stretching out. Just it's like, think of it like you're molding with dough, right? Pizza dough. You want to just mold the pizza dough into like a circle shape, so that whenever you kind of press it or you knead it out, it's all like it's all doughy and shit, right? I do not like. I don't like this right here. I'm gonna change that up a little bit. Alright, and what I like to do sometimes to make it, you know, a little bit more apparent. Like I said, and boom, you know, it's kind of like, it's kind of how you get, you know, your little textures and stuff. I could do like different stuff for sound design, but I'm not to that level yet, to be honest. As of right now, I'm kind of just throwing down sound effects and just making it work somehow, you feel me? But obviously practice takes perfect. Practice takes, you know what, I don't even want to say it no more. Never mind. Just never mind. Wonky melody. I don't think this needs to be reversed, but I mean, I kind of just want to hear it, to be honest, because sound is all about experimenting, you feel me? No? Okay. Pedro, this is for you. Observe, buddy. Just, you okay, wait, let's do that again. Right click this shit, automate it. Boom, boom, boom. Right? It is that simple, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But cool, we got a little pan lead, right? I think that's a melody, so I don't want to add anything else. Probably orange these a little bit. Now, one thing I do want to mention is you don't want these textures playing on the same, you know, like beat, because like you obviously, it won't have that same accent as to when you initially just have them, like, you know, just separated individually on their own, right? See, like these two are clashing and you can't, it's kind of hard to make out the texturing, because like this sound is already kind of overpowering this sound usually, so you want to just find a way to make them, you know, play one off of each other, or just have them, you know, play as a melody, because like that's what music is. This is really annoying, by the way. I don't understand why, like, there's no, you know, like, drag this shit and click or just turn on all of these tracks. You feel me? Like this. Yeah, see, it kind of, it's pretty cool, honestly. You get like little just sounds that sound cool, and they also just, you know, they also have a melody because they're all just individually just doing their own thing, and they're just trying to come together with the melody. All right, I'm gonna arrange these, and then I think I'll go ahead and just, let's do the, we're gonna abbreviate the infinite botanica method to IBM, right? I'm gonna do it with one of these with the lead sounds right quick and see how, you know, this turns out. You can also throw a little bit of like reverb on it and stuff, just to, you know, my bad for my beat cutting me off, but that's not even the All right, you got that. Make sure you turn off stretch. You got a calm little sound, and then, like I said, spectral gates. I don't know what the FTT does, but I know it like makes your track more bubbly or whatever. I don't know. I gotta do a lot more experimenting with these plugins, to be honest. Oh, that sounds beautiful. See, you can make. Actually, that's a little sound design trick you could do. Not gonna lie. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. Who knows? But do that with this. You got that. That sounds absolutely beautiful. You got a little accent though, kind of like this Y2K kit that I'm about to pull up. You got right. You see where this is going. You got some cool shit you can do with this shit. You feel me? Sounds so metally and like metallic, yeah, metallic-y. That's not even a word. Yeah, see, you got a cool little. It just sounds so cool. There's so much stuff you can do, you know. Now I don't know if this is like a trick that's been already shown on YouTube or whatnot, but like, you know, there's thousands of producers out there that you could probably find on YouTube, and they're kind of just doing the same thing, you know, or not really the same thing, but they're all just trying new stuff. But I don't know. It's just kind of just how I do it. I just found one method. I just kind of did my own thing with it, you see. And yeah, I mean, arranging is still something I, you know, kind of struggle with. But I mean, it comes with time, you know. I've only been producing for like 5 months, so it's only so much that a 5 month no, not even 5 months, 4 months, excuse me, that I can do, you know, or that I've learned. You feel me? This because, you know, there's always new stuff you can learn. I'm always learning new stuff from my friends, always learning just, you know, different tricks that you can do. I don't know what kind of drums to do. It's just like I'll just kind of do a little something that I do in a lot of my beats, and that is pitching when the beat drops. It doesn't sound good, but sometimes I'll pitch it 2 to 4. I will never go past 4. When it goes past 4, it might sound good in some cases, but personally, it just doesn't sound good to me. So I'll usually go for 2, or I'll just do a little bit of a detune from here. Now, you don't really want this playing, you know, like throughout the whole thing, but just some parts, you know. Unless you really just like your whole melody being detuned, that's cool, but I'll usually just go for specific reasons so that, you know, it gives a little bit of like variety and whatnot. And you can also like, wish you could automate that, but well, can you? You could find some type of way to like automate this into like switching into the next part. That'd be cool. I'm not sure what the vibe is. I'm gonna just go for, speaking of Y2K, let's try it out. Let's see how it works. I was talking about that one plugin wider, right? Boom. You pull up the plugin. What you want to do, just turn this up just a little bit because it'll play in one ear sometimes. Yeah, it's really cool, and it's extremely good for like 808s. You can use it on any sound for real, but I mean, it works best on 808s in my opinion. I think this beat turned out okay. It's just a basic beat, you know, basic drums and whatnot. I added a little bit of some cuts, and I mean I think that's pretty much it. Low key, that's kind of all I wanted to do and showcase. I mean, you got all of this that you could add to your beat. You know, I'm sure one of these could probably benefit you in some type of way in one of your cookups. But if you enjoyed, you already know, drill, sub, like, boom, bam, bop. I'm out when I listen to this, and see you on the next video. Peace.